Happy Thursday, everybody. Whew, what a weird thing to be doing my chair yoga class here in the studio. For 4 years, we have been in the lower level at the West Dallas Senior Center, sometimes with 30 people in our class coming to breathe and find balance and community. And so in this time where we're a little bit separated, I really hope that you find a way to join us here. You can also find these videos in a day or two up on YouTube on the Yoga is Served page. We just started it. We're creating our new reality as we speak, as we just learn this new way of teaching and bringing you yoga as we've been committed to from the beginning. So very happy Thursday. We will be starting our 30-minute chair yoga class. This is not just for senior citizens. This is not just for, this is for anybody who needs a little bit of mobility and breath in their life and wants the comfort of a chair to do so. Behind me there, that's my dad, Bob, good old Bob. He is also a volunteer at the Senior Center, and with Senior Center being closed, it is just a little bit harder to find that community now. So here we are bringing you our weekly class, and just hang in there. We will be back in our Senior Center as soon as possible, and hopefully bringing a whole bunch of new students with us as they find us here on Facebook and can find that joy in movement and breath like we have over and over again. So happy Thursday. We will start here in just a minute for our 30-minute chair yoga class. Oh, 2 minutes. Anything you want to say, Dad? You're live right now.
I don't know.
No? All right. You don't want to say hi to your peeps out there?
I already did.
Okay. You already did. You coming over for lunch after this?
No, I don't know. All depends.
All depends. All right, everybody. Let's start our chair yoga class. Very happy Thursday to you. Once again, my name is Susie, here in West Dallas, Wisconsin, in our very empty studio, but hoping to bring our friends, our students, some movement and some breath here. So find a sturdy chair on a non-stick surface. I've put my yoga mat down because we're here on a hardwood floor. So I put the yoga mats down under us just so that we have that steadiness and that the chair won't slide around. You want a chair without arms as well, if possible, because we will use a little bit of arm movement here. If you are coming to this class recovering from an injury or just dealing with a chronic injury, please know that there's always a modification for any of the moves, and we will stand up and use the chair as a prop today. But if you aren't comfortable standing up, you can stay seated and find a variation that way as well. So for chair yoga, we start just as any other yoga class with focus on our foundation, focus on our alignment, and focus on our breath. So settle your weight into your chair, making sure you feel lifted in your spine. Bring your feet to press firmly into the ground underneath you, knees and hips in line with each other, and the hands come to rest on your lap. And let your eyes close and start to deepen your breath. So many ways to deepen your breath. A great way to do so is just to start to expand into the belly, up into the ribs, and start to bring a fullness in. As you do this, you might start to yawn or cough or clear your throat, and this is just the body's way of responding to a slower, deeper breath. The exchange of the inhale and exhale help us to get rid of that stagnancy that lives in us, and sometimes we cough to get that out. So let's take about 10 breaths here, eyes closed, shoulders relaxed, feeling the feet press in, feeling the hips resting on the chair, feeling the spine press into the chair. Slow, deep breathing. Take 3 more rounds of breath. Inhale, belly, and into the lungs. Exhale fully, just feeling the blood pressure start to normalize, feeling the blood start to flow a little freer through the body. And let your eyes open. We're gonna come forward, halfway forward on our chair. You'll notice I'm in my socks and my dad is in his shoes, and both are absolutely fine. If you have trouble getting your shoes on and off, you can keep them on just for that steadiness. But you want to come halfway forward onto the chair, still feeling connected to the chair, but that you're far enough away from the back of the chair that you can find a little stretch into your spine. And we're going to move here into cat-cow, which is one of our normal or our everyday moves that we can do just to bring some energy and some stretch into the body. So feet are pressing in under the knees, and knees are in line with the hips, and you're sitting up nice and tall. And cat-cow in the chair is much like cat-cow on the floor. You're moving into the whole spine. So as you inhale, feel a tilt of the tailbone going back as you come forward into the belly and lift up into the heart and the face. As you exhale, curl and round, tuck the tailbone under, and feel a stretch in the back of the body. I'll turn to the side here so that you can see the shape. As you inhale, you're coming forward, the tailbone presses out, you're lifting up into the heart, straightening the spine, and as you exhale, curl and round, press into the hands and feel that stretch through the shoulder blades. Let's take 5 more breaths here, inhaling as you lift up, bringing some energy in. And exhale as you curl and round. Feel that stretch in the spine and really feel that breath leave the body. Inhale, let's take 3 more. Find some length, find a stretch. Exhale, curl and round, press back. Last 2. And last one. Come back into a lifted spine, and arms will come out to your sides. I think I'll stay facing my dad, and my dad will stay facing you. Gratitude arms, as I call them, lifting nice and tall. Inhale here. As you exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, come back through center, pressing into the feet, pressing into the hips, and as you exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, back to center, feel that stretch through the arms, and exhale, twist. Back to center, last one. Exhale, twist to the left, or the right, whichever one it was. Back to center, bring your arms down, reach past your chair, and roll into the wrists a few times. Feel a stretch. And then the other way. And staying halfway forward on your chair. We'll move into seated sun salutations, which is a really nice way to connect into the breath and or connecting movement into the breath. So hands come down, roll your palms away from you as much as you can, flipping the thumb the other way. There you go. Nice. Opening through the collarbones. And as you inhale, press into the feet, reach the arms up. Maybe the palms will touch together. As you exhale, two options. You're going to fold forward, maybe touch your knees, maybe touch your toes. Only coming to the position that feels right for you. Inhale, press into your feet, reach into the arms, stretch up, look up. Exhale as you fold forward to the knees or to the toes. A few more. Energize the body, stretch and reach, look up. Exhale as you fold in. Two more. Inhale, lift up. Exhale. Last one. And lift back up, stretch the arms, and stretch into the hips a few times. Reach, reach. And then arms come down to your sides. Again, is it weird that you can't see me?
No, I'm good.
Okay, thanks.
My glasses are good falling off.
We'll get you one of those little bands. It'll be good. Eyeglass protector. All right, so palms will roll open again, feet pressing into the earth. And let's add on to the movement we were just doing and add a little bit of a twist. Don't worry, I'll show you. As you inhale, reach up, stretch up, lengthen. As you exhale, fold forward, bring your hands to your thighs. And then that left elbow, for us it's our right elbow. Nice. So left elbow will come down. And you can bring the hand to the lap as well. And right arm is going to reach up here, finding a little twist, looking up. And this kind of move can make you cough. As you stretch that arm up over, inhale. And exhale, just touch down onto that right leg. And then inhale, lift up, pressing into your elbow, find a stretch. And exhale, bring that hand to the leg. A few more times. Inhale, lift up. And exhale. Two more. And last one. Come back to center. Lift up from your forward fold and release into the shoulders, the neck, the hips. Give yourself a little wiggle. And then other side, roll those palms open again. Inhale, reach up, stretch up. Exhale, fold in, the hands come to the thighs. And then right elbow to the right thigh, right hand to the left knee, and that left arm, as you inhale, open up, stretch up, look up. Exhale, touch the leg as you close the twist. A few more. Inhale, lift up, and exhale. As we bring attention to the breathing, you're just improving not only your lung capacity, but you're improving circulation here and focus, which helps us to stand taller and move with a little bit more steadiness. So take one more. Open up into the lungs, twist open. And bring that hand back down. Press into the feet and lift back up again. Roll into the shoulders. We're going to come on up to stand. We're going to come into a forward fold. If you need to stay seated in your chair, you're going to come into what we call child's pose, where you bring the elbows to the thighs and you can just rest your head in, or you can even fold a little bit further in if it's okay for your breathing. If not, you'll stay here. If it's okay for you though, come on up to stand. And Dad, we're gonna turn the backs of our chairs toward each other, so that you can go that way and I can go this way. So, yep, nice. And then facing your chair, standing a little bit away from it, start to fold forward and bring your hands down to the seat of the chair. And then if it's okay, you'll walk the feet back a little bit, maybe even a lot. Dad, you stay where it's comfortable for you. I'm going to go a little bit further so that people can see how far out they could move, if it's okay for their reach. But either way, you're in this nice little gravity changing move where you can breathe into the belly. Keep your eyes open. Stretch the arms. Nice. Just as slowly as we came into it, start to come out of it, walking back up. And then stand back up, nice and slow, find your balance. And then roll into the shoulders. Move into the hips. I get all my moves from my dad, that's for sure. And let's find that same movement. This time let's add a reach. How about we reach? It's like looking in a mirror here. As you inhale, press down, reach up. Exhale, fold forward to your chair. And pause. Don't pause the breath, just pause the movement. If it's okay for you, you'll walk the feet back. If you're in your version just in a forward fold, you'll stay looking more like my dad. But if it's okay, you'll reach forward. Eyes stay open. And take a few open mouth exhales. And slowly start to walk your feet back in. Coming back up toward the chair, press into the feet, and stand back up. Roll the shoulders, roll the hips. And then one more time, that same exact move, hopefully finding a little bit further of a stretch here. And a nice variation, you can stay where you are. I'm going to turn my chair around, because you can also use the back of the chair for this stretch. It might actually be better for you to do this. So how about you do it too?
Well,
There you go, sir.
whatever.
So making sure that you don't tip the chair. You're just resting the hands lightly. You're not pulling the chair at all. But hands come to rest onto the chair, making sure you don't pull. And then you slowly start to walk back, bringing the hips back, reaching the arms forward, and you pause whenever you need to. You stop when it becomes enough for you and you breathe. If it's okay though, you can reach the hips back as you stretch the arms forward, and you find this little chair version of downward facing dog. Take a few open mouth exhales. Slowly start to lift up, walking forward, making sure you feel steady, and coming up to stand nice and tall. Relax the wrists, relax the shoulders again. Oh, this chair, how about we flip it around one more time? I feel like most people at home have it flipped, so it's okay. And twisting, we're going to come into a few twists. This is one of the things, if you have any kind of osteo issues going on where you have one of those diagnoses that starts with osteo and you shouldn't twist, this is where you're going to stand and breathe or sit and breathe. Otherwise, we're going to come into a very gentle twist. Bring your feet about a foot away from the seat of the chair and start to fold forward. The hands come to the chair. And if you do have any kind of twisting limitation in your body, this is where you'll stay. You won't come into the twist at all. But if it's okay, your left hand will step a little bit center. And your right arm is going to reach up, coming into a twist. And it's fine if your twist looks like this. Thanks. It's fine if your twist looks like this. Inhale. As you exhale, bring that left arm through and stretch it through. Nice. Come on up. Inhale. And exhale. Feel a little twist the other way. And one more. Opening up. Nice. And twist. Arms change places. As you inhale, reach up, open the twist.
I guess so.
That side will get you, huh?
Yeah.
Exhale as you twist through and take it easy. We don't often come into these positions, so you really are coming into quite a big stretch here, quite a big twist. And we'll do one more. Feel that left arm supporting you as you open up. And exhale, twisting it through, diving through. And then come back to center, both hands to the chair. And slow and easy, walk on up. Coming up to stand. Yay, we survived. Let's do a balance pose. Well, you were doing it correctly for the camera, though, because you have to mirror yourself, so it was all good. And we'll turn our chair back to front now. Not coming to sit yet. We'll take one more balance pose. Or we'll take a balance pose. I'm going to come to this side, too. So, stepping to the right side of your chair, you can keep that left hand.
This is the left side.
But for the mirror world out there, this is the right side.
It's right left.
I know, and since I'm always confused about my right and left, you can just imagine. Now I've got your right, my left, and their front and back to keep track of. All right, so bring your hand that's closest to the chair, onto the chair for support, and shift the weight into the foot closest to the chair. And then turn your right toes out, or left toes in your case. Press the hips forward and stand tall here. This is a beginning tree pose where you can feel that little stretch in the hip and down through the ankle. Can you feel it?
Yep.
All right, nice. Stay, what's that?
It hurts.
It hurts. Well, this is then where you would stay here and maybe close the toe a little. You don't want it to hurt. You can stay here. If it doesn't hurt, you can bend into that right knee and kickstand, as we call it, or rest that heel to the ankle, standing tall on your straight leg. And you can bring your hand to your hip, that left hand in your case, right hand in yours. If it's okay for you, you can bring that foot up under the knee, holding onto the chair for support, and maybe That arm will reach up for balance. It doesn't have to. I love that you stayed in your variation. So my dad is in a different variation than I am because he chose to stay where the breath felt good and where the stretch felt good, or wasn't too much pain. And both poses are just fine. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, release. Bend into your knees a few times. Bring that toe forward again. Nice. Wiggle your hips. And then we'll switch sides. Our final position, standing up here. Feet pressing in. You hold onto the chair with the hand that's closest. The foot that's closest becomes your standing foot, shifting the weight there, and turning opposite foot out. You can bring your hand to your hip, finding this pressing forward of the hips. Is it better on this side? Better on this side. That's usually the case. Feel this stretch already, nice and balanced, eyes still. And then, if it's okay, you'll bend into the knee, kickstanding the heel against the ankle. If it's okay, you'll bring that full foot to the side of the shin, the side of the calf, or stay in the variation that feels good to you. That standing leg is strong. That stretching leg, the knee is opening no matter where you are pressing, or no matter where you're choosing to hold that foot. And you can also reach that left arm up if you'd like, finding balance. Nice. Eyes forward, breathe deeply. Take another reach. And gently relax down. Oh, that was my knee.
Mine don't do that.
All right, let's come on back to sit. If you want to work on a little bit of strengthening, take your time sitting back and down into the chair. And then slide your weight all the way back so that you can feel the back of the body pressing into the chair. And then we're going to find child's pose. Child's pose in a chair is still a forward fold, and it's a place that you can really modify to make it right for you. Do you know your favorite child's pose position? That's the Z. That's the Z pose. Well, in child's pose, you can fall asleep. You can start to come forward, and elbows can come to the legs. And then you can even rest your forehead to your hands if you'd like. This is a nice way to bring a softening into the thoughts and into the brain, into the nervous systems. If it's okay for you, if the breath doesn't become compromised, you can fold forward a little bit more, just hanging the head down toward the earth. But if that's uncomfortable in any way, you'll just stay lifted. You can rest the head to the hands or just keep the hands pressed together. Return to your breathing here. Expand into the belly. Expand into the back of the ribs. And feel a sense of softening here. against the chair. Palms press into the laps and the feet press into the earth. Make sure that you feel really comfortable, and then close your eyes. If you're at home and you can go and lay down on the couch or lay down on your bed, please feel free to go do so. Take the class with you though.
Well, you run along the Z pose, huh?
The Z pose, exactly. Everybody take a little sleep asana. But let your eyes close here. And in chair yoga, we sit for a few moments of rest before we get up and get on with our day, just to let all of that energy go where it's needed that we created. Even in a 30-minute chair yoga class, you have created an environment for your body to bring your blood pressure into a more normal rhythm. You've improved circulation and focus. You've brought health into your body through the mindfulness of your breath, taking in full deep inhales and getting rid of full exhales really helps to revive us in an energetic level, to help us have some more pep in our step. So as you quiet in here and your eyes close and your palms rest to your thighs, just let your body save all of that work that we just did. Relax your jaw and bring your awareness, bring your attention up to the very center of your head. And imagine a warm ball of light just collecting there. This warm, relaxing light at the top of our head. And as you exhale, each time you exhale, just imagine that warm ball of light spreading down through the face, spreading down over the shoulders, spreading down through the belly, through the back, down the legs, just relaxing you with each exhale. Start to deepen your breath. Hands come to your heart in a gesture of gratitude. Just taking a moment and thanking yourself for showing up and breathing and moving and choosing a little bit of health and wellness in your day. And we'll end class with the sound of 3 ohms. The sound of Om helps us to carry love and warmth out into the world. It is the sound that the sun makes as it vibrates its warmth to the earth. You can go to Google and listen to that. NASA has recorded it. But you can, it's this very definite vibration, this warming, loving vibration. So 3 times. Feel free to sing along, Dad. Slow inhale. Thank you for taking the time to take care of yourselves today. Namaste.
Namaste.
Oh, Dad, thank you for being here.
No problem.
I love you. You're awesome.
I love you too.
Good to know. We are here. We're here for you in this time of weirdness when we can't really leave our houses. Tune in every Thursday from 10:30 to 11, and plus this class is yours. You can come and find it anytime on Facebook. You can come and find it on YouTube in a day or two as we figure out that technology too. But if you're in my regular senior center class, don't worry, I am missing you too, and cannot even imagine how much longer this is going to go on, but can't wait to be there. And I'm seeing my friend Gina asking, "Is that your dad?" And my Aunt Jane saying, "Yep, that's him." So glad to see you guys here. Very happy Thursday. Take care.